Hi there, everyone. Happy New Year. Hope you all had an amazing New Year's Eve and you're doing well, stepping into this new 2025 year, number 9 year of completions. And, what I've been hearing from my guides is planting seeds and using the discernment to know when to take the action. And those seeds are going to grow a lot quicker than you think this year. Um, Wanted to sit down and do a collective reading. Haven't done one in a while. I keep hearing having no regrets. Have no regrets. So I feel Spirit is gifting us the energy in January to tie up some loose ends from 2024, to not sweep anything under the rug, but to really lift the rug, shake it out, sweep under it, really get rid of, and like I said, just have no regrets, no what ifs, or I wish I could have or should have done this or that or said that or this. What good does that do? It does none of us any good. Um, Especially for this year, having the no regrets because, uh, as you've probably have heard, me and others speaking about the outer planets all changing signs this year. They're generational life shift planets. They aren't, they don't play around. Um, and, but they certainly do take their time in getting us to where we need to go as a collective. I have written down here that the regrets that we carry, that we try to carry into this year, um, they won't survive in the energy. How that might look for different people, I don't know. I mean, those who are willing to do the work and clear those regrets before moving forward, I feel those who are choosing not to are going to have a little bit of a more challenging ride. Which is no different than any other time when one group of individuals are heading in a like-minded direction and others are like resisting. I definitely feel where that energy is going to become less and less and less as we move forward with time. I do also have written down here, what is yours will find you. So those of you who are worried about letting go of a person, a dream, or whatever, um, just know that and trust that your soul knows what you're doing. Your soul knows what it's doing and what you came here to do and what you came here to experience and have and enjoy. So, um, doing your utmost to have trust and faith that what is yours, what was truly meant for you, will find you. It will come with you. Okay? I did pull some cards from the Wild Harmonic Oracle off camera, and I was thinking, I don't know where this reading is going to go. I never do really. I can, us readers, we can start a video with the intention of it having being all about leaving your regrets behind, right? And the spirit's going to shift it or guide it wherever it needs to go. I am starting off with this Hidden Allies card, and that's just the reminder that, and I got this Empowered Discernment card. This is just coming in now. It didn't come through prior to these cards, but this is where the disclosure of our galactic allies, um, where we're all going to be starting to see glimpses of that. Those who have not seen glimpses yet, those of us who have been working with the Galactics for a long time, are going to start stepping up into a next level of our mission. I know I work with the Galactics. I used to channel the Galactic Federation quite a long time ago. I feel that's starting to come back in. Not that it ever left, it just I had other things that needed to be evolved within my abilities. But I'm really hoping my light language comes online. I've been waiting for that for so long. When I'm ready, they tell me. But this is where I want to say, and then in the middle of this, we have this bleeding together card. And collectively, this is saying to me, you've got a choice. Trusting your intuition, using your discernment, which will be so empowering to move you in the direction of the light, is how that's coming through for me right now. You can choose. I mean, look at this. It's, to me, that's a clusterfuck. That's a group of individuals. You could be, I'm just going to use like a high school clique. We've all seen them, been bullied by them, been a part of them, however it was for you. This is where a group of individuals, collective herd mentality is what I'm hearing. A group of people, they, for whatever reason, believe one thing, and it's really not for the highest good. And you find yourself that because you're associated with even maybe one person in that group, that clique, you get dragged along in wherever they're going. And this is, to me, also saying to know who you are, know what you stand for, and let that empower you. Don't let other people's ideals, opinions, Spirit saying we're going to leave it at those words. Don't let that dictate where you go in your life. I think we're way beyond that, but for some reason this is coming through. So whoever who will find this video needs to hear that. You may find that you are finding yourself going down a lot of rabbit holes that aren't yours. They don't seem like they're yours. I'm going to say to you, use them for your power, to empower you. Even if you feel like it's not, there's nothing there for you, there is. There always is. Hidden ally is also coming through with, we are here for you. We cannot intervene without your request. The fact that we are being seen more and more and more around the globe is because more and more and more of you are asking for help, for collective help, for individual help. Most generally, I'm hearing a collective outcry for things to be better, for things to change, for the highest good for every human on your planet. So there has been the cry, there has been the discovery that we've been following truths that weren't true. We've been hiding truths that we were told were not true. Even aspects of ourselves. And this is where I want to go to the what's that? Okay, well this one wanted to show itself for some reason. This is called Unseating Anxiety. But the card that I was going toward is the one. Well, all right. Who are you? All right, that wants to be shown as well. Is the victorious silence. And what I want to say now is this is about self-mastery. Self-mastery over the thought patterns, the monkey mind, the emotions. Learning that anxiety is merely your uh, physical vessel's response to the energetics around you. You know, if you ever walked into a room full of people, then you just suddenly started vibrating or shaking, and you know, if you're not fully aware of yourself, you go right to the thought, okay, this is anxiety, this is panic. It's you walking into a room full of so many different types of energies, and your energy has nowhere to recalibrate. It cannot recalibrate because there's just so much bouncing off of your fields, right? So where am I going with this, Spirit? So there may be, because of a lot of this disclosure that's going on, there may be a collective wave of anxiety through, you know, humanity. We are being asked to go within, ground yourself, embody your self mastery for those who are there, for those who are not yet, have not reached that pinnacle without coming through. Those who have will be there to lend a helping hand to them, to be the light. Being out of the world, see, being in the world but not of it. This is what this is. This is about being of the world. And humanity is moving into a time when we realize that we can all make our own decisions and we have the right to do so. And the conflicting opinions and ideals of everyone else, those are okay, those are theirs, they're valid for them. But be empowered in your own truth, because that when we go in, when we connect to our divinity within, to our higher selves, we empower ourselves with our truth, and we use the communication between our higher selves in spirit and our galactic families and angelic families, everything that is connected to us, we become a force of nature. It says force of nature. Fire of fire. And I'm hearing there's a fine line. I'm being shown the 5 wand on fire, like the 5 of wands in the tarot. That could be internal conflict, or you can use it to be a true force of nature. For the highest good of all. Anything else there, Spirit? I think that's just like a conversation right there. I don't feel that it's terribly connected to. It could be. I mean, we'll see. Let's get into the reading, right? For the collective, for today, what do you need us to know? January 7th. And it's not just for today. You know, energy is fluid. You could see this video 2 years from now, and it could resonate for what you're going through in your experience. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's not for any specific sign or zodiac, you know. To those who are new, welcome. To those who are not new, I'm glad you're here too. Never know how to say that. Maybe there isn't anything to say. It's just thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, Spirit. Let's take a look. We're going to use the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle for one message I'm hearing. This one, not these. Holy Grail, look at that. Ace of Cups, inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. That was, where did it go? This energy here. Go within, find the sacred. I'm seeing that as a keyhole. You hold the key. Unlocking this infinite flow of consciousness that's flowing through you. For many, I mean, this is definitely going to be another year of very rapid, accelerated awakenings. Got a little bit of a nod to the twin flame energy here, but I'm not doing a twin flame reading right now because I'm seeing these two concentric, I don't use that word. What is that word? Concentric is what I'm given, the Vesica Pisces, how they're overlapping here. And I'm getting a bit of that vibe. All right, let's take a look at the collective energy, please, Spirit. Let's do 3, 3, and 3. Thank you. The moon. We just had a new moon in Capricorn. Page of Wands. Yeah. Discovering, seeing some truths. Eight of Cups. That's going to say something a little different to me. It's got that moon there as well. We're still in the energy. When was that? Monday? Today is Thursday. There's the Ace of Cups again with the Two of Wands. Choosing love. Are you choosing love? The more of us that choose love, the more that gets unhidden, discovered. Unhidden is how it came through, though. Unhidden, illuminated. The more of us that choose love, that choose the Holy Grail, that walk away from drama, pettiness, even within themselves. The more of us that face our fear, that have whatever fears that have blocked this love to flow, this Ace of Cups, the abundant, emotional, intuitive, creative energy. It feels like I'm getting a wave of feminine energy, whatever's been holding the feminine energy back. We've all got masculine, feminine within us. I'm just talking collectively. I feel like I want to say here that there has been a great number of those of us in the collective who have chosen the higher path, the path of love. I mean, I'm talking aware that choosing it, choosing to walk away from from pettiness and drama, not even, not allowing yourself to get sucked into someone else's drama. There's that clusterfuck energy again there, the bleeding together. Like, there are so many humans that they act as if they can't survive without having someone else be angry or hurt with them or betrayed with them. and it happens to all of us at some point in our lives where we just get sucked in. You know, your friend is angry at a mutual friend of yours, and you feel like the only way to make peace is to be angry at her as well, even though they didn't do anything to you, you know. But you just get sucked in because that there's one of you that just they can't bleed alone. They need the company in that misery. And I'm talking collectively here. This could be individually as well, but this is about, you know what, that doesn't work for me anymore. It's not for my highest good, but I can see where it is for yours right now. You need to be there. With all due respect, I need to exit. You know, I need to pull my energy back. And with doing that, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing love, choosing a new direction here. Because I feel like collectively we've kind of felt like there's got to be more than this pettiness. You know what I mean? And there is. There truly is. And I feel like more and more are waking up to that. A sun. So I do have masculine and feminine energy on the table here. Sun being the masculine, moon being the feminine, of course. And, you know, Nine of Cups, or Nine of Cups, well, happiness, joy, confidence, Nine of Pentacles, actually. But I said Nine of Cups. For many who are making this, you know, dedicated effort and choice, it's, you know, not only is, you know, every wish that you worked toward is going to come into fruition. You know, it's financial, it's emotional, it's solid, it's your self-image, it's your self-worth. It's just not, you know, everything on the outside, it's everything on the inside. Very balanced, very grounded, very healing. Queen of Wands. Knowing who you are, very, very confident in yourself, very confident in your manifestation abilities. I feel like by the end of 2024, there's a good group of you, or a good group of humanity that really that stepped out of their lives and looked in on it and got a good dose of where they've been giving their power away. You know, whose situations they were allowing themselves to get sucked into, um, whether at work or at home, family, friends, whatever it is. And they've just decided, you know what, I've done this so long, and it's like I'm just looping and repeating patterns, and some things are changing, but not enough is changing. I'm getting something about a not enoughness, not about, maybe in the beginning it was not feeling that you are enough. You are. We are. Um, that's for somebody just really picking that up right now. But for whatever reason, I feel like it's just been a lot of, it's like all the subtle hints that the universe was giving you, you're now seeing them, and they really weren't so subtle. You know, you're like, okay, I get it now. Yeah, by the end of the month, you know, I definitely feel like by the end of the month, we're gonna have a better indication of how to start taking action. I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of action taken toward our goals and destinations in January. Only because I say that because Mars retrograde enters Cancer. He doesn't like to be there. Number one, um, Mars is the action. It's Aries. It's the Emperor. It's the it's the go for it. It's, you know, action oriented energy. But in Cancer says, you got to go inside. You've got to really take a look at all that emotion that's standing in your way so you can move forward. And Mars is like, yeah, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't like being in this water. I don't want to swim here. The Cancer's not going to let Mars, any of us, get away with not looking deeply into the emotional. So, by the end of February, there's going to be more action. This Knight of Wands is also coming in saying there are a group of individuals, and no offense, but who chose to run away from, well, we've all been there, done that, right? I feel like by the end of the month, especially, there's a little bit of I'm hearing like breaks. I'm seeing the word clash and hearing the word clash. That came up in one of the zodiac readings from the live the other day. There's a clash of energy here. It's like this Knight of Wands is running right into this Queen of Wands, and she's sitting. He's full force. But I don't feel like its energy, this Knight of Wands energy, is going to even. I don't feel like it's going to move this Queen of Wands because she's solid. She's grounded. She's rooted. But it's going to try. So there could be tests, most certainly, for many of us. Could be tests of will, with Mars, being retrograde, having to look deeply within itself. Doesn't care to do that. It's like, let's go. Mars wants to get shit done without going through every step to get there. Spirit saying you can't jump the fence on this. You have to take a look at everything on the side of the fence, open the gate, and you can walk through it. And you can walk through it more confidently. I feel like this is a great reading that's saying, know thyself. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want to create? What is your goal? Where's your destination? I think that's the first thing that we need to focus on individually, but collectively. This is about like-minded souls finding each other. You're going to find your group of people who have the same vision. That's another thing I was getting through. I don't think I even wrote it down. Something about the vision. Yeah, maybe it was when I was doing the astrology. Come on. Yeah, it was. I. Okay, so that Page of Swords is saying something about discernment for me, because just looking at my notes here, tomorrow, January 3rd, Venus enters Pisces, and I've got written down here, this is where many of us are going to be putting on the rose-colored glasses, and if you've got them on, what I want to say to you, what Spirit was saying to me, is many will make more out of something than it really is. So it's important to stay grounded and rooted in your truth. We did talk about that here with the discernment, the empowered discernment, not the chip on your shoulder kind of just, thinking that you're right kind of, it's not really discernment, but stay grounded in the truth of things so you can easily see any red flags. I do want to put that out there right now for whoever needed to hear that. But yeah, I do have through my notes, there's a lot about our vision. You know, we have the new moon in Aquarius. We've got sun going in Aquarius. Aquarius is the visionary. It's collective, uh, inclusive. You know, a group of people having the same destination, the same goal, but everybody's got different ideas of how to get there, and it's about coming together and implementing those ideas and ideals for the highest and greatest good of all. But just really focused on this clash of energy down here. Talk to me about that, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Four of Cups, Star. There are going to be some who are just like their heels are dug in. I don't want to do any healing. I don't want to look at my emotions. I just really stubborn non-movement energy. Spirit's going to move you anyway. I'm just going to put it out there. Yeah, those who just do not want to take responsibility for their healing. Those that want to drag others down with them. That time is done, but because that time is done, there could be a little bit of a clash. Whoever is dealing with things like that, if you're dealing with a narcissistic partner, parent, family member, coworker, um, that's probably going to hit you a little bit stronger here. Okay, so you're getting a little bit of a heads up to just take a look at that energy. The energy this month is definitely going to be very it's intense already. We do have the Lunar New Year, which is the year of the wood snake. Let's talk about Kundalini, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely been active throughout December, November, and December of 2024, and it's been getting us prepared to move forward into the highest energy that we are here to embody. So, but this class of energy down here is about those who are not willing to look at their own, take responsibility for their own healing, those who are not willing to walk away. There's 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 going to be a handful of you who are going to have some issues with this energy, but the good thing is there is healing being offered. There is healing being offered. There, it's so easy to just drop the baggage and walk away. You're already walking away. You know, you're walking towards something, but you can't carry all of this with you. That's what I'm saying. No regrets, right? This is regret right here. Long term, this energy is regret because we aren't paying attention to what's being offered to us. We want to stay so focused on the past. Either we're choosing to do that or we're just so caught in some old energy that right now, you might not know that you actually can get out of it. I feel like the majority of humanity is actually seeing that, though, that they can get out of whatever um, stuck energy they've been in, and they can free themselves. It doesn't have to be this clash. Yes, that's right. It does not have to be this clash. You can choose. I've got the sword. We've got this sword here. It's very evident to me here. Got the sword of truth here. This one's a little more crooked. It's like, okay, so, whose truth are you buying into? Your own truth. And here's another again. Yes, here's the Tower. Look at that. Here's the Ace of Wands. A lot of epiphanies, a lot of aha moments, a lot of disclosure this year. A lot of disclosure. I'm reading right now in January, so the energy is coming in. It's very explosive. It's there could be a lot of shock and awe. There could be a lot of surprises. Good. They're all going to be good. It's just like how you respond to them is going to be how you perceive it and how you receive it. So keep that in mind. This is a month of getting everyone's ideas and inspirations down, writing them down on paper, because when the universe says, okay, it's time to take action, when Mars leaves Cancer, you're gonna need to have all your ducks in a row. You're gonna need to know what your um, um, I'm hearing the word itinerary, but that's not the word I was thinking of. But that's you're going to need to know the plan. Let's just put it that way. And it's going to be in a way that everything's going to flow effortlessly. There's not going to be like it's got to be this way or not. You know, I feel like if you don't have your eye on a goal, on a destination, you're just gonna be thrown down the river and bumped up against a heck of a lot of rocks. But with the eye on the destination, it just flows. It's just kind of what I'm feeling here, and I'm being drawn back to this Holy Grail here. You know, how it's just flowing effortlessly from this cup. The flow of consciousness, the flow of love. Nothing held back. Mary, nothing held back. That's why it's important not to walk into this year with no regrets. You may say, well, we're already in the year. Well, we're just getting started. You've got a lot of time this month, especially. You're being gifted some pockets of energy, some cosmic, portals to do the work, to clear out 2024. Look at whatever you've got regrets about or around. Ask yourself why you're still holding on to this or that, and then to make a choice. Do you want to carry it moving forward? I can hear a lot of you going, "Oh hell no!" Then put it down. Put it down. I did my intentions and I burned them New Year's Eve. And it's funny because I've never done that. So thank you, Sadie. But when I wrote mine down, I wrote, Jesus, I lay at your feet this. And that was very specific. It was probably 3 pages. Yeah, it was. It was oh, small pages, this size. But so I wanted to be specific because I'm tired. Last couple months, it wore me out. And it showed me I don't have to carry everybody else's opinion of me. I don't have to carry any hurt, anything from the past, any old dreams, because if they're meant to, especially the dreams, if the dreams are meant to find me again, they will. That'll be up to me and how I traverse this energy and all the energy moving forward. It's the same for you. It's the same for everybody. How you choose to, if you choose to react or respond is the key. You want that, but not everybody's going to do that. I do want to say though, I feel like there is a bigger portion of humanity who's flowing. Thank you for bringing that up. So I got through a few months ago that the word for 2025 for the collective was flow. because of everything, all the shifts that are happening, it's going to be important that you master your flow. I like that. That's for next year. Or this year, rather. Jeez, I can't even know where I am here. Master your flow. I'm going to put here. $2025. It's just going to be so important that we do that continuously, not just through this situation or that situation. It's a way of life, you know. Make it a way of life. To when something comes up, you take a look at it, you make a choice. Is this for my highest good? Is it going to get me to where I need to go? And then taking the action, having confidence in yourself to take the action, to either, you know, to walk away from someone, something, to lay down responsibilities that people have put on you and you've allowed them to put on you, things that aren't yours. Let other people handle their own journey. Someone out there needed to hear that. Let other people handle their own journey. You can feel empathetic for what they're going through, but you don't have to be angry or upset or resentful. Whatever they're feeling about whatever they're going through, it isn't yours to feel, and it isn't yours to fix. Right? Remember that. Someone needed to hear that. I just got off course. I don't know where I was going, but final card is what I want from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, please, for the collective. What else can you say here? What a guidance, insight, or just a random message? Okay. We've got heart, home, and compassion. Now, you know, let's do heart, home. Ace of Cups. You know, yes, have compassion. It's 27, so it's a 9 card. It's the year to, you know, last year Sadie and I used to say that it's not a year to think, it's a year to be in the heart and to feel your way through. And we have, those of us who have been doing that can now help others to do that as well. But it's about healing. Mars and Cancer is going to be so important. I feel we ain't got no idea how it's gonna, you know, how important it really is until we get into it. Especially for the masculine energy within us all, and the you know, divine masculine collective energy. There's going to be more hearts coming home. I'm hearing more hearts coming home. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Oh, I love. Just got chills. Just got chills. A lot of galactic energy coming off of that card. Knowing your potential. The sky's the limit, man. What do you want to create? What's your vision? What's your vision for the world? And what's your role in it? You might think, well, I'm just one little person. Yeah, but we've been talking about collaboration and collective inclusivity and like-minded groups all coming together with the same vision, but with different ideas of how to get there and using them all to get there. This is the Aquarian age. Next 20 years, Pluto in Aquarius is moving all of us toward our vision, individually and collectively. What do you want to create? I'm hearing first you've got to be what you want to create. You've got to be what you want to create. It's that, you know, that saying, be the change. be the change you want to see in the world. They could have said that, but they didn't. They said it a little differently. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, folks. I don't know if there's anything else. I mean, definitely some energy moving us into balance. That we've just got to let's take care of the responsibility. Take holding ourselves accountable for every one of these 8, the cups here. Because if you've filled all these cups with the highest and best version of you, which is healing, acknowledgement, self-acceptance, whatever it is, now you can, with a clear conscience, move forward to your highest destiny. Hermit mode, self-discovery. Inner discovery, this card says. I thought I heard something familiar about that. You are what you seek. Be the change you want to see in the world. You've got to be what you want to create. It did not write be. I couldn't see it. Yeah, it says the same thing. You are what you seek. Go within. You're not going to find it outside of you. You're going to find it inside of you. And then you can share it with others who found it inside of them. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Yeah. I love you. Take care.